Hercule Poirot? Hercule Poirot. Hercule Poirot. The London case. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey guys, my name is Nestakoo, and welcome to Agatha Christie. Hercule Poirot. That's how he says it in the videos. The London case. I'm so excited to play. I've played their two previous games. I think it's the first case and then the ABC murders. I love them. I don't know. So they just scratch that itch in my head, and I just want to get into it. Prologue The Ship. Detective Hercule Poirot leaves the shores of Belgium on a new assignment, bound for London. Okay. Oh, I love it. I don't know. It just, these type of games are just so satisfying to me. The solving these little cases. What's another good game that I've played? What's it called? Oh my gosh, I forgot it. It's the one where the meme of the doubt face comes from.
Detective Hercule Poirot? Ah, Chief Commissioner. On the contrary, it is a most convenient time. The safe passage of a painting? Tell me everything.
There's our guy. That's us. I know it's a bird's eye view too, which I think has been changing between their games. Oh, envy. Ooh, lust. Wow. There we are. Look at that
This
suit.
man was meant to travel the oceans in such conditions. He would surely have been given his own fins. A distraction is what one needs. Where is that blasted contact? How is one to prepare for an assignment if one does not have all of the required information?
I like his little brooch.
Very well. I shall wait no longer.
Beautiful, isn't she?
Oh.
Pardon, monsieur? The open water. There really is nothing quite like her.
When one suffers from the mal de mer, the beauty, as you say, is rather more a burden.
Forgive me, I just can't imagine being scared of the ocean in this day and age. The potential to see the world is open to
What's
even the
wrong with
ordinary
his
man
mouth?
like us.
It's so fleshy toned in
I
there.
can assure you, monsieur, it is not a matter of being scared. And as for ordinary,
I didn't mean to offend, mister.
I am...
Forgive me, madame.
No harm done. Accidents happen. My cigarette case. Where is it?
I didn't see.
You thought I wouldn't notice? A young lady traveling alone. An easy target for you, I bet.
I'm sure the young lady would appreciate the help of two handsome strangers.
Oh, you think I'm handsome? My bald head. Prologue The Ship. It's a cool ship. Wow, this looks way different from the other games. Is that it already? Did I already find it?
Aha.
Yep. Oh, I can look around. Yep, that is a cigarette case. Some objects can be viewed in more detail. Try to find all points of interest. Oh, is this a how do I select? Ah. Dated in 1855, it's old, but it is in near perfect condition. Okay. An ornate family crest, the lion, traditionally associated with courage, nobility, and the British. Okie dokie, and I think that's all I can do, right? Unless I can open it. The mechanism used to open the case. Okay, so it'll tell me when I'm done. A silver cigarette case adorned with a family crest. Clicked it. Oh, I'm just clicking through stuff. F. Alright, yep, and we got it there. Oh, that's like a weird high-pitched noise. What's a cigarette? Well, I'm looking around. You just gave me the ability to walk and you think I'm gonna stop? Anything back here? No, no. Can I go upstairs? No, it's chained away. Well, I wanna be Snoopy. Let's look at this book. The book. There we go. Reading, an excellent way to distract oneself from the surrounding ocean, accompanied with tea. However, I cannot agree with their choice of beverage. Like, okay, I mean, that's fine. Why does it say that now? Okay. Oh, my bad. Got a shuffleboard. Can I go back? A telescope. What? Hercule! I have to go back here for it? I want to look at the telescope, bro.
Huh.
A well-crafted brass telescope for viewing the open ocean and stars above. Cool. So I have to fight. Okay, so it doesn't like phase that out. I have no reason to go there now. Fine. That door is locked up. Jeez. Can I talk to you? Hello.
I didn't drop it on purpose.
I believe you. Oh, you look so sad. Who are you? I don't understand why you're up in her business. Use? Am I cleaning up for her? Oh, I don't want to use that. I want to talk first. Interact.
A young lady should not be left to gather her own things.
She looks capable.
Oh dear. What a mess.
Alright, well I guess I'll just put it in here without telling you.
You are returning home?
I am. But how did you know that?
Select the correct answers to progress. Much like your investigation, you may need to keep searching for clues before you can fully solve this. The crimson hair. Lion emblem.
Besides your educated accent, the crest that adorns your cigarette case, it is of British origin.
Yes.
Very observant. It's the crest of my family, and the case belonged to my mother. I take it everywhere with me. Miss Florence Farquhar, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Farquhar.
The pleasure is ours.
That looks like everything. Except for my powder case.
Is this what you're looking for?
Ooh. Oh, is this the lady that we were looking at before? She has a pretty dress.
It is! Thank you. Miss
Babanin. Anastasia Babanin.
Babanin.
Anastasia. What a beautiful name.
It was my grandmother's.
Well, that's
Her
everything
earrings
now.
are like
I can't
defying
thank
gravity.
you all enough for your help.
I'd be happy to escort you. Here, I'll take your bag.
Of course you
Oh.
would.
Yes.
Hey,
Okay.
look at that little earring.
Thank you.
It looks so
Cabin
weird.
4. I'll be right behind you. Anastasia, perhaps I can offer you a token of my gratitude in the bar later?
That would be lovely.
And you, Mr.
Hercule Poirot.
Detective Hercule Poirot, at your service.
A detective? I was not expecting to meet such a distinguished gentleman on board.
I did not expect to meet someone of Russian descent on a ship between the great city of Antwerp and Dover.
I never mentioned where I was from either.
Am I about to deep? Yep, I am. Striking beauty. Eastern European accent. The name Anastasia is the Russian form of the Greek name Anastasios, meaning resurrection. That might give us that's probably the right one.
One did not have to. Anastasia, of Russian origin meaning resurrection.
And here was me thinking I was special.
Your knowledge of my heritage is most impressive.
And I'll take that as my cue to leave. Good evening.
Yeah, sorry.
It seems it's just us remaining.
I would very much like to hear stories from your homeland. Perhaps you would join me in the restaurant.
Ding,
As
got some
charming
roots.
as that would be, I'm feeling rather tired. It must be all the sea air.
Her earrings are pretty too. All about her. It's just beautiful.
Then I shall leave you to your slumber. Adieu.
Adieu. Goodbye. We will see you again.
As much as
LA
I
Noire.
enjoyed the delights
That was
of
the game I was trying
restaurant,
to mention
I
earlier.
still found my mind drifting back to Mademoiselle Babagna. She really was quite charming.
Ooh.
I have spent the first part of this excursion neglecting my duties. It's time to retrieve my notebook from this safe and begin.
Are you gonna make me have to figure out
The
the code?
combination was not a difficult one to remember.
Oh.
1815, the Battle of Waterloo.
Alright, well thank you. Because sometimes they just... Oh. 1. E. I already forgot. 15 you said?
Et voilà. Time to... One cannot ignore such a blood-curdling scream.
My mother's cigarette case.
Why are you here?
How could somebody do this?
Mademoiselle, I ask that you take a moment to calm.
You're a detective. Of course. What luck.
As luck would have it, one of Belgium's finest. Now, I require as many details of the crime as you can offer.
I came to my cabin and began unpacking. I couldn't get the safe working, but the gentleman that helped me with my luggage showed me how it works. Afterwards, I went for a brief walk, and when I returned, the safe was open, and my cigarette case was gone.
We must consider the suspect list. Those who were aware of the cigarette case's existence.
That can only be those who were up on the deck when my luggage spilled. Miss Babagnan, the porter, yourself.
You're missing someone.
And your helpful stranger.
There you go.
Yes, of course.
I ask that you gather them for me. And while you are absent, I shall begin my investigation in here, if Mademoiselle permits.
Whatever you need to do to find it.
Ooh, our first case. New mind map. Alright. The theft of Mademoiselle Farquhar's cigarette has plagued me for long enough. I must consider everything I know and deduce the true thief. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so we got keys to the room. We got was alone in her cabin. Knew the safe combination code. It's important to pay attention to all evidence information given. This will become vital as you start making deductions. For now, press... Okay. Oh, right. So now we gotta get our clues. Explore the cabin for more clues. Oh, we can rotate the camera. Wait, scrolling rotates the camera? That's so weird. That also adds, like, a whole nother challenge, too. Because, like, what if, like, you're just looking this way the entire time? Alright, well, I guess I'll go through this room first. Oh, that is so weird looking. I don't know. It just... Oh. Okay, let's go. It's deep. If the thief left any signs of accessing the safe, perhaps a fingerprint on the dial will be it. I mean, do we have anything to... Okay, so I can't scroll. The door remains open. The contents are missing. Okay, there are no clear obvious signs that the safe has been tampered with. The thief must have found another way in. You swole. Oh, this must have only become obvious once the safe was moved. Perhaps the cleaner should reassess their standards.
Mademoiselle, I thought you would be returning with a gentleman also.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
The gentleman wanted to speak to the porter alone first.
That's sus! And you're clipping through your
I was
necklace.
unaware he is also a detective.
He's not a policeman. He works in insurance, I believe.
That's even worse.
It appears I shall be spending my time chasing amateur detectives around the ship.
Mademoiselle, I would like to start with who had access to the safe combination.
No one. It was in a sealed envelope that was waiting for me when I arrived. I memorized it and threw the paper overboard. 4385. It's really not that difficult to remember.
A similar envelope was waiting for me upon my arrival. The date of the Battle of Waterloo, as I recall. Every safe, although identical, must have a different combination.
After the gentleman helped me with the safe, he left.
If the mysterious gentleman is behind the theft, he went to great lengths to hide his fingerprints, but did little to hide his movements in Mademoiselle Farquhar's cabin. There are many questions that require answers. Answers I believe he may hold.
I think it's too obvious that it's that guy. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like a third part. No, because someone had to know its existence. So like, oof, I don't know who it could be then. It's like, it's so obvious that it could be the blonde guy, the insurance guy. So like that right now, that's all I can go off of, other than like the fact that there might be a fifth person. Investigating a theft was one of the last things I expected from my journey to London, but as an officer of the law, it is my duty to find who could have stolen Mademoiselle Farquhar's cigarette case and why. Notice the number of chains. Yeah, that means that we can already link stuff. So no signs of tampering. The left. So yeah, these two we just connect, right? You can't connect to that, so you connect to this.
Magnifique.
Given the state of the safe, I assume the thief simply entered the code and took the contents. Yeah, and that makes a new piece of evidence that we can use for even more stuff. And right now we just don't have any more linkies. Alright, I looked at that. What is this paper? See, like, why are you going that way? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, my nose. I will be attending in a professional capacity, but I would have very much liked an invite of my own as a souvenir of my time in London. The committee at the Royal Edward Gallery requests the pleasure of the presence of Miss Florence Farquhar to the unveiling of an extraordinary new exhibition from the Musées Royal? Oh man, de Beaux Arts de Belgique. I so sorry, including the penitent Magdalene. Okay. Formal invitation, blank on blank backside. All right. What about this book? No. And no chest here. All right. Well, let's rotate. We gotta sync. One must present themselves at their best at all times. The mirror is a little high for my stature, however. I'm saying, you short boy. We love a short king. It's okay. Oh, why is it this? I just want to go back this angle. I like this angle. Newspaper, sure, because obviously we need it. An article from the London Illustrated News. London Illustrated News, the changing world in which we live in, and who is permitted to enjoy it. Florence Farquhar. Fine art, theater, and literature, as well as other mediums that are synonymous with the arts, have always been considered a middle and upper class area of enjoyment and pastime, with those that fall outside of that desired audience being shunned at the door. Even now, having taken the steps into the 20th century, there are those that continue to exclude the inexperienced and uneducated, the working class, that have not had the privilege of seeing the true beauty of the Monet, or read the powerful and relevant words of Charles Dickens in their splendor. We now sit at the dawn of a new age, with London continuing to solidify its name as a pioneer, bringing art, music, and literature to a modern audience that care more about the contents of the art form in front of them than the contents of their pockets. Alright, supper? What are you eating? What are you munching on?
Ah.
Tea. It seems that Mademoiselle Farquhar chose not to dine in the restaurant. But that's just tea. Is that all you eat? I'm sorry. Oh, I can look at the door handle.
Oh.
It's been tampered!
Oh.
These scratches must have been made by something sharp. A blade, perhaps. Oh ho ho!
Oh.
The light is catching a part of a fingerprint. I do not have the appropriate tools with me, but I'm sure I can find a way to reveal the full print. Ooh. Alright, anything in your luggage? Can I look? I'm surprised Mademoiselle Farquhar's luggage made it this far without spilling with the amount she packed. Dang, throwing shade? Mascara. Why am I picking up such things? I took it? Makeup remains a mystery to me, but judging by Mademoiselle Farquhar's fashion sense, this must be a popular shade. What do I have? Is it oh, yeah, because, like, they used to, like, wet it, right? They used to wet it and, like, and then put it on your eyelashes. So can I use that to get the fingerprint? Yeah, you don't have... I can't... Okay, so I guess that's not enough, maybe? Maybe you need, like, tape, I think? Ah, the powder case! One must be careful with such delicate powder. A horrible mess would cause... what a horrible mess it would cause. Although, it could come in useful. Okay. Let's, scrolly. Anything still? Nope. Everything looks the same to me. Alright. Let's use it on the door handle then. Oh wait, use. This? Perhaps the powder case I found. Where is the sense in that? I thought, you know, it has a brush. Perhaps the powder case I found may be some use. There we go. Some would say it is rather rudimentary way of taking fingerprints. I say quite genius.
Magnifique. A fingerprint. Now to determine who it belongs to.
You found one, detective? Oh, how exciting! I suppose you'll want to take mine. To rule me out, I mean.
Yeah, I don't think it's Anastasia. I mean, she's the only one here. Come on.
Mademoiselle Babagnan. I'm sorry we must continue our conversation under these circumstances.
On the contrary, what fantastic luck that you are here. Now I get to see you at work.
Oh, please walk me through your movements since our first meeting. Would you allow me to take a sample of your fingerprint? I mean, unless I could,
I'm
I could probably do
afraid
two
I've done
options.
very little, actually. After we parted ways, I went to my cabin. I had barely unpacked, and I was fast asleep on the bed.
Alone?
That is a rather personal question, don't you think, detective?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. A poor attempt at a joke. Yes, I was alone.
There is no need to be nervous. And then?
And then I was woken up by Florence's scream. I have never heard something so terrifying. Am I to be used as your guinea pig?
You just offered your fingerprint, and now you're saying
I would not
no?
dare compare you to a guinea pig. Would you be so kind?
The answer is yes, of course. I have nothing to hide.
How are you gonna take fingerprints? Oh, so I am using these two? That's not right. Come now, concentrate. Oh, the paper? The back of the paper? Do I have the materials for this? What's the difference? The thief knew exactly how to keep their identity hidden. I must now take fingerprint samples from the others. Taking Mademoiselle Farquhar's will allow me to compare what prints are hers with those that may belong to our thief. Followed by samples of Monsieur Hastings and Monsieur Allard. The only fingerprint that remains on the door is the one left by Mademoiselle Farquhar upon returning to her cabin. The culprit continues to evade me. There must be something I have not considered. Yeah, like talking to them. Oh, we got two little things. Who stole... Where's her exclamation? Anastasia! And sleeping in her cabin. Oh, so... This one is still going then. Oh, that's the one... This is the new one. The ship evidence. No, we know both of them. They just continued on with the case, I guess. No useful fingerprints remain on the door handle. And no fingerprints on the dial.
I should consider this further.
Did I... Yeah, I messed that up. Okay, so then this one.
Come now.
I'm an idiot! It's not a cross. No useful fingerprints remain on the door handle. Right? That doesn't... Oh! I don't know. I thought because it was like so far apart from each other, I thought that wasn't the option. No useful fingerprints remain. The thief has been careful to cover their tracks. Okay. Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. Back out. Talk to suspect. Suspect the ship. Yeah. We're doing that. Hey, Florence.
Mademoiselle Farquhar, I shall have your cigarette case returned to you before we reach the English coast.
I hope so, Detective.
Ooh, we got a lot to talk about. Is that like a... Sounds like a
You
phone
caught me
ringing.
reading my own article.
I must say you raise a very interesting point. Art should have no social boundaries. Creativity is for all to enjoy.
Thank you for saying that. I wish everyone was as open-minded.
The Gala invitation.
Yes, I'm really quite excited about it.
You have been invited to a preview at the Royal Edward Gallery. A small world indeed.
Will you be in attendance? It's actually one of the reasons that I have been in Belgium. I was lucky enough to have a sneak peek at some of the pieces on show. I'll also be writing a follow-up article on the success of it. Fingers crossed.
Lucky indeed. I am sure it will be a great success.
There appears to be scratches on the cabin's door lock. Who would cause these scratches? Wait, I don't know. I guess that was not, we can't just notify her? Oh, can we take her fingerprints? Or did we already do that? Maybe he like just bum rushed and did it. Alright, I'll be leaving. Toodaloo. I'm gonna go find these two men. Oh, I'm back here. What's that say? And that's back to the cabin. Okay. What do you two do? Like, come on now.
I'm sorry, but it's just not acceptable, Mark.
I've apologized to the lady.
And that makes everything all right?
What are you guys fighting over?
It was an accident.
An accident that could have been avoided if you hadn't spent your morning drinking.
Gentlemen, you are behaving like two young boys in the schoolyard. It ends now.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, he ran away. Alright, well I guess since you're closer. Hello.
Is
Oh,
Mademoiselle
there he is.
Farquhar aware you are acting as her knight in shining armor?
I wouldn't go as far as that. I think perhaps we have got off on the wrong foot. I'm Arthur Hastings.
She requested you to follow her to her cabin, no?
Oh, yes, she did, but I wanted to...
Speak with the porter privately? This was part of your investigation?
Well, I'm not a detective. I was...
Then perhaps you will answer some questions that are vital to my investigation as a detective.
Yeah, loser.
What
You're
can I
not a
do for you?
detective. You work in insurance?
It is. Is my employment relevant to Miss Farquhar's missing cigarette case?
I would not be surprised.
I hope you will entertain me for a moment. What would you say the chances of proving a theft in a case such as this one are?
Well, a report from a detective like yourself will certainly help expedite her insurance claim.
As I thought.
You wanted to speak with the porter alone.
When Florence, Miss Farquhar, told me that something had gone missing from her safe, I thought it must have been the porter.
See, yeah, you guys got romantical or something.
How so?
I'd rather not say with him standing just there.
It is not I that controls the volume of your voice.
You must have noticed the smell of beer on his breath. I wouldn't put it past a man that drinks on the job to steal.
That is quite the accusation. And if you were correct, you wish to settle the matter with him privately?
I wanted to give him what
I mean-
for, but I suppose I lost my nerve.
I'm literally the police. Tell me more about your work.
I'm what some would call a middleman. I oversee the handling of recently sold items and put the buyer in contact with an appropriate insurer.
The mention of insurance initially sparked my attention. But the more he talks of his work, I believe he may be my mysterious contact from Lloyd's of London.
Oh.
It was your work that took you to Belgium?
I can't go into too many details, but I'm actually delivering a rather special piece of art to London. I'm meant to be meeting an official of some sorts that's supposed to be helping me, but no sign of them yet.
I'm actually right
And
here.
it is confirmed. It concerns me that my supposed trusted colleague has found himself involved in the middle of my investigation.
Dang.
Merci, monsieur.
Are we not going to tell him?
Really is an exciting case. Anything I can do to help Miss Farquhar, please don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, stop talking to people
Your
in privately.
enthusiasm has been noted.
Alright, for some reason, I don't want to go talk to him yet. I want to, like, what's back here? Nothing.
Huh.
Okay, you have no reason to go there. I tried. Can I do a little linky? Why is it yelling at me? No links, just him. Alright, cool. We don't know who has a knife yet, though. So, I don't really want to go off accusing of a knife. Where did you go? Hello. I need to talk to you. Oh my gosh, just talk to him.
Perhaps you and I can have a more civilized discussion.
I'll tell you the same as I told your friend. I will not be bullied.
I'm not bullying
Intimidation is not my forte. What is uncovering the identity of criminals and making sure they are punished to the fullest extent of the law.
And that's me?
That is what I am yet to conclude.
you. Is it usual for one to consume alcohol while at work?
Who said anything about drinking alcohol?
That guy right there. That one. He told me. You go beat him
It
up.
does not take a detective to identify the distinct odor on one's breath.
Maybe one to calm my nerves. My sea legs aren't here yet, that's all.
Alright. How did you come to injure your hand?
I was in the cargo hold, cutting something with my knife, and it slipped. No harm done.
Many harm done. You're the only one with the knife. Alright, we know who did the cutting.
I'm not quite sure you understand what that means.
So now I am stupid and a drunk?
Yes.
Do you have the knife in question on your person now?
I don't. He stole it and won't return it.
When did he steal it? Hey, Dweeb, do you know that stealing is wrong? Why are you stealing things? I feel like my mouse resets. It's so weird.
What can I do for you?
Why are you taking people's knives?
Aha.
What is that? I'm sorry. Is that blood? It is! Oh, he did cut himself. Okay, so he's not lying about that, obviously, because, you know, he'd be stupid. A standard handle for such a knife. Yep. Oh, I was actually trying to look at the blade. Can I not do that? The tip has been dulled, and there appear to be the slightest metallic flakes still clinging. You butthole. The tailor's marlin spike with a foldable blade and a stained spike tip. And that is the evidence we need. I can't do any linking, but I can do accusing. Alright, so we got Mark, and we got Hastings on there now. And I don't really think there's anything I could do with them. So let's go and tell the lady the tea. Oh, lady. Look what I gotta show you.
Whatever you need.
Oh, was the cigarette case insured?
Insured? Oh no, why would I have it insured?
honestly.
Anything of substantial monetary value.
I'll stop you there, Detective. The cigarette case itself is hardly worth 2 pennies, but to me, it's priceless.
Aw. Ooh, maybe we need to inform the other 2 dweebs so they'll be like, 2 pennies? And then throw it out in the ocean. And then everyone cries.
Not for a second. At least not with my permission. You probably think this silly, naive woman has left her valuables out, or I've just misplaced them. But I assure you, that is not me.
I've seen the door scratches.
It had not crossed my mind for even a moment.
Yeah, I never not believed you. There appears to be scratches on the cabin's door lock, and I know the person who might have done it, which is our boy Mark. Currently, the only suspect I have for the scratches is the porter, Mark. Yep. Why the porter? He owns a sailing knife, and I'm missing evidence. Oh, okay. So, did I not get, like, evidence from here? Oh. Maybe because I need to do link? Thief knew the code to the safe tracks cover. Where's the new one? None of the suspects knew Florence's safe combination code. So it's a third party.
Logical thinking
Or
shall
not third party,
always
another
prevail.
person. Although the suspects did not have the code to the safe, there is still the chance that it was cracked open. Really? Safe was cracked open. Tracks covered? But there's no sign of tampering.
Is there something I am not seeing?
There's something I'm not seeing.
The pieces of the
Okay.
puzzle are finally coming.
Thieves' attempt to fool me and cover their tracks only shows they knew exactly what they were doing. So this is an experienced boy. Now is that the evidence? Is that all the evidence I needed for contradiction? Mademoiselle Farquhar is clearly upset, but its sentimental value appears to outweigh its monetary. Oh yeah, it's from her mama. So was that the evidence I needed?
Of course.
Scratches. It's Mark. And then... No, I don't have it still. Oh! I didn't think that was it. Okay, so I guess I didn't need that 4th piece of evidence. Looking at the condition of the door and its lock, I cannot rule out a drunken attempt to open it. Okay, I should have just tried the options. Expert break-in, drunken break-in. I can confirm that the porter was nothing more than a scapegoat for the thief. The erratic scratches on the door lock were made to make me believe he was behind the theft.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
My initial suspicion of the porter may have been the thief is the beginning to waver. Would someone go to the lengths of framing him? Once they find out that thing is worth nothing. Okay, porter's framed. And then I can't do much here.
I must consider the suspects I have in front of me. Monsieur Hastings. He is keen to impress Mademoiselle Farquhar and claims that he was alone in his cabin working since. Mark Allard, the porter. Evidence suggests a rather amateur attempt to break into the safe, which in his intoxicated state would make sense. But it was just a ruse. The safe was opened quite masterfully, leaving only signs of a poorly attempted break-in. Mademoiselle Babagnan, a new friend to Mademoiselle Farquhar, who appeared at a most convenient time. I cannot see a motive besides the obvious value of the cigarette case, but Mademoiselle Farquhar has made it quite clear the value is of a sentimental nature.
Yeah.
Perhaps the best thing for me would be to return to my cabin to think. I fear my legs, and perhaps even my evening meal, will not last much longer amidst these waves.
Aww. He's so sick.
Ah, detective. How goes the investigation?
A good detective, better yet, a great detective, We'll find motive, means, and opportunity.
She found it! Miss Babanian found it! Oh, thank heavens!
I was on my way to speak with the captain when I saw something shining underneath one of those pipes.
Okay.
Strange that it was not spotted earlier by any one of us while on the ship's deck.
Maybe the thief was scared and dumped it for fear of being caught red-handed.
No, I don't think that's it. That just makes you very, very sus.
Miss Babanian, Anastasia, you saved the day. I can't thank you enough. And you, of course, Detective.
Yeah.
I find Mademoiselle Babanian's explanation of finding the cigarette case rather coincidental. But without any definitive proof, I cannot suggest anything otherwise.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that either.
The cigarette case
She
has been
was there to
returned and
hear
the
that
ghost
it
is in
was.
sight,
She
which
was.
is what is important.
She was there to hear that it wasn't worth anything. So, you know, that's what's got me
Although
suspicious.
there still remains a part of me that craves the truth.
I suppose you can chalk that up as a victory.
A victory for Mademoiselle Farquhar, but not in the eyes of the law.
Yep, we're
Well,
gonna
if
figure it
anyone
out.
asks, I'll confirm what a splendid job you did.
Very kind, monsieur. While we are on the matter of truth, Monsieur Arthur Hastings, you are here to oversee the transportation of the penitent Magdalene painting, are you not?
How on earth?
You are aware of my employment, but not of my true identity. Detective Hercule Poirot.
Wait, are you the official that I was supposed to have met on board?
Yes.
Oui, monsieur. Please, accept my apologies for keeping my true identity hidden. But I had to be sure your involvement with the theft was purely coincidental. When it comes to the nature of our work, trust must be earned.
A little unorthodox, but I suppose I understand. So you can trust me now?
It continues to grow.
Well, we have a couple of weeks before the gala, so hopefully by then you'll trust me with your life.
Oh.
One can hope.
Chapter 1, The Gala. Detective Hercule Poirot and Mr. Hastings help to secure the museum for the grand unveiling and meet the guests of the gala. Chapter 1, The Gala. It's a pretty painting.
I don't think I'll ever stop being amazed seeing such incredible pieces up close.
One would certainly hope not.
Ooh, I'm really looking. All right, let's look at the lips. The contrast between the deep and vibrant red of her hair and the softness of her lips give a most feminine and tender appearance. Oh, okay. I'm not really much of a painting person, so I guess I just don't see what they see. Let me look at her eyes. Her lustrous eyes focus their attention to something in the distance. Okay, what about her nose? Oh, her nose? No, just her eyes. Her forehead? Her hair? Ooh. A subtle and yet powerful halo circling Mary's head. Oh. And hair? You did mention her hair. Okay, without the clothes. No? Message? What am I missing here? The neck? There was it was pointed at the neck before, right? No. Her cheeks! As near perfect complexion as I've seen before.
What do you gentlemen think of this particular piece?
You look like you work at the Haunted Mansion.
Can it really be?
To a layman, perhaps?
Oh!
I'm afraid it's a complete fake.
Dang.
No. Such eloquent and delicate work.
Very observant. But that doesn't make it authentic. You know, even Michelangelo himself was an art forger in his early career.
Oh.
See if you can spot the telltale sign of a forgery.
Oh.
Okay. Crackler on the dress? Okay. What about the headdress? Crackler on the turban. Oh, it's just because it's cracking? Look at that, that's a lot of cracking. Earrings? Wait, no. There we go. The face of the young mademoiselle is unblemished.
The craquelure is inconsistent across the painting.
Oh.
Surely a sign of a cheap imitation.
Very impressive, Detective. Unconvincing aging is one of the most common giveaways of a forgery, whether it be in the craquelure, the smells of chemicals used to artificially age the painting, pigments that haven't dulled with age. Sometimes it's as simple as the materials used just not existing at the time of painting. The trustees were quite excited by its arrival, but it didn't take me long to identify its faults.
Dang.
Quite the detective yourself, Mademoiselle Warbeck.
Please, call me Evelyn.
Evelyn.
If there's one thing I've learned in the short time I've spent with the detective here, formalities and politeness are essential.
They are a cornerstone of modern civilization and must be upheld.
This city could benefit from more gentlemen like yourself.
Now that the etiquette of our greetings has been decided, shall we finalize preparations?
I was hoping you'd say that. The exhibition area needs to be secured. I wonder if you would be able to lock the remaining doors for me? I'll lock the west wing door when I'm finished there. And if you could tie this ribbon around the handles of the main door for me, I'll leave it outside.
If securing the exhibition room is what Mademoiselle Warbeck requires, that is what shall be done.
Okay, so we're just gonna go and close some doors. Can I look at the paintings? Oh, look at that. That's cool. Restoration room. Interact.
Aha.
Oh, okay. The door leads to use then. Master key. Perhaps the master key would be some use. Yep.
Miss Warbeck did ask you to make it look pretty.
One shall complete the task to the degree it is requested.
It
Symmetry
looks
is the key. you see.
beautiful.
Oh yes, I see.
Everything is now ready for the arrival of the guests.
I assume you have the list of guests?
I am afraid not. It would usually be an essential part of my preparation. In fact, it perturbs me that there is something I did not have time to prepare for.
Would you like me to find Miss Warbeck? There may still be some time to check the list. Look, there's Miss Farquhar. With Miss Babinin.
Shouldn't have invited her. I think she's
Seems
hecka
that they
sus.
became fast friends after the incident on the ship.
I do not trust
Intriguing.
Intriguing how?
Speculation, monsieur. Nothing more.
That head of yours is just constantly full of thoughts.
it. Yours
this?
is not.
I have no idea.
Oh,
But she's sure to turn heads with such a fetching dress.
it's a very pretty dress.
I quite agree. And who is this dapper-looking gentleman?
Mon Dieu.
Wait a minute. Is that... Well, I never...
Isn't he part of the freaking first case game?
Poirot, you devil! Forgive me. What are my manners?
Goodness, Monsieur Demire. Poirot is more than adequate for an old friend.
Oh.
He saves my family from near ruin, uncovers a
Yes.
murderous plan, and still has the modesty to not correct a buffoon like me.
He was he was in the first the Agatha Christie the first game. The first case of Hercule.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Heavens, my manners appear to have been replaced by surprise and excitement. Forgive me. Monsieur Demire, this is Monsieur Arthur Hastings.
You've got yourself a partner now. Well, any friend of Poirot's is surely a friend of mine.
Monsieur Hastings has been kind enough to show me the sights of London. A more than adequate guide.
I would take that. It's as often as a blue moon you see Poirot handing out approvals like that.
And what is it you do, Mr. Demire?
A previous field medic, Monsieur Demire now finds himself working for...
With?
Pardon. With his brother, doing most honorable charitable work all across London.
Need I say more?
Could everyone gather together for a photograph, please?
It's only like 5 people here.
Would you all move a bit closer together for me, please?
No.
I didn't realize we were going to be in the newspaper.
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just want the camera to get my best side.
I don't trust you, Anastasia.
Okay, if everyone is ready.
So, Poirot, what on earth are you doing here anyway?
My orders were to see to the safe travel of the centerpiece of the exhibition, the penitent Magdalene. Monsieur Hastings here travels with me, covering any administrations and insurance requirements.
Art protection? That's a bit beneath the great Hercule Poirot, isn't it?
We all got our lows.
Especially protecting it from this lot.
Perhaps you would be so kind as to introduce us.
Ah, where's the fun in that? We have to make sure those... What's it you call them again?
You are referring to my little grays.
Little grey cells, yes?
Yes!
That's it.
He would always be like, now it's time for my little gray cells to go to work.
I've been playing a little game. I've been trying to find a painting to match each of the guests. At least the ones I'm acquainted with. I wondered, Poirot, do you think you can ascertain which paintings match which guests? I can give you a little info, but you'll need to make your own inquiries.
Oh. Okay. I mean, this is a little fun game.
Miss Irene Courtsmile. She's one you'll want to keep your eye on in the future art scene.
Is that a tattoo? She have a tattoo going on? She does. That's cool.
Born and raised on a rather affluent estate, she turned her back on her parents in her teens to start a new life in London as an artist.
Alright.
She's a very nice young lady.
Ah, really? Interested, are we?
I was only making a comment on her nature, nothing untoward, I can assure you.
Tell me about the bishop.
Or as we are all meant to refer to him as, the Honorable Reverend Horace Mountjoy. He's a man of the church. I'm not sure what else there is to say. If you're wanting to keep the lectures to a minimum, I'd avoid admitting to anything that could even be considered a sin.
Tell me about the refined-looking gentleman.
Mortimer Aylesworth. If you've not heard of him, I'd get familiar with the name. Eton and Cambridge educated, he followed in his father's political footsteps and has already surpassed them.
I can't get over what he looks like. He looks like Mr. Green from Clue. He literally just looks like Mr. Green from Clue. Tell me about the couple.
Johann Christiansen
Oh,
and his
they're
glamorous
cute.
wife Betty Allen.
I love them. I already love them.
Betty Allen, the actress.
The very same. They've been here in London for a few years, although she still plays down her boldness for British society, even with her recently taking a new role in the theatre.
She did not take his name in marriage?
Allen is her maiden name. Works as her stage name too. A lot snappier than Christiansen.
Christiansen.
And his employment?
He's a partner for a private bank in London. He has told me what he actually does many times before, and many times I've forgotten. You will no doubt already know our host, Evelyn Warbeck.
Yep.
We have already made her acquaintance. Very pleasant, if not rather flustered by today's exhibition.
That's everyone. Well, there's Mr. Hastings here. I'm sure we shall get to know each other better. And our mystery woman.
Anastasia Babana. We met briefly while traversing the channel.
Look at you, Poirot. Got a love interest of your own, huh?
Monsieur Demire, must I remind you of why I am here?
Yeah, bro.
No. No need at all. I know you're strictly business. Let's see what you can do then. And come back to me when you know enough about the guests to solve my little mystery.
Alright, this seems simple enough. This seems fun, actually. Ooh, look at the reflection on the floor. That's cool. Alright, so am I looking at all these paint... Excuse me! Okay, I guess I'm not looking at that painting. Ladies, is that just a bunch of rocks? This centerpiece is cool. Alright, we got Mr. Green. Alright, I'm not even moving my mouse. My mouse keeps getting reset. Well, now I want to move my mouse because now I want to look around. Whoa, that's a cool piece. So am I actually...
I'm well aware of where we are. I just want to make sure I'm looking my best for the photographs.
And people call me the drama queen.
Oh, alright. Good Samaritan. Beautiful painting on the parable of the Good Samaritan who showed mercy to an unknown traveler who had been stripped and beaten. Aw. Okay, the worker bee. A busy little insect toiling for the good of the hive. Do I have? No. Okay, so I'm just kind of just going on my own. Okay, so I can't go up there. I could scroll, I forgot. Look at the views. Am I talking to them? Or am I... Well, you know what? I might as well talk to them. Hey, Mr. Green. How's it going?
Incredible, isn't it? And to think we are all located on that one small planet, revolving around an all-encompassing star.
Makes you feel puny.
To think of all the suffering. I give what I can to charity, but what this country needs is someone willing to put the poor first.
That sounds like the best idea. You already give... What, the Mercy Man? Over here? Can I immediately assign that to you? Hey, you two. Hey, hello? I should leave them to it. Okay. Hello.
Beautiful, isn't it? Not like the modern tripe Miss Warbeck insists on bringing into the museum. Oh, the Lord will not look fondly upon her choices.
And how do you know?
I would hope one's choice of art would not affect one's chances for a better afterlife.
For real?
Let's hope not, for her sake.
Okay, buddy. Okay, I see. Oh, let me look at this.
Oh.
Joan of Arc, a true underdog who led her country's predominantly male military. That's cool.
Everything seems to be running smoothly. You've done a sterling job.
Everything except for the bishop and the other trustees, stooges.
It was never going to be easy going up against them. All men of a certain age, not used to the idea of change. But they didn't get their way this time. And with my exhibit coming up, this place will finally have a showing they can be proud of. And the...
Mademoiselle Cox-Smythe believes her upcoming exhibition will change the perspective of the trustees and the public. I get the feeling she enjoys the accolades and being the center of attention.
Detective Poirot, you're looking much happier being on solid land.
Yes.
There was a moment when I thought that wretched sea would get the best of me.
I get seasick too. It sucks.
Well, I'm certainly glad it didn't.
I don't get like nauseous, but I do get like horrible headaches.
Please, do not allow me to disturb you, madame.
I do. Okay, so I think I can't go in those places, so I guess I'm just talking to you again.
So, have you any thoughts on my little mystery?
Oh gosh, so many names. Which is the one that is Mr. Green? I already forgot. It's not the bishop. Not Christensen. Aylesworth? I believe I know the painting you have matched Monsieur Aylesworth. The Good Samaritan, I would like to think. Monsieur Aylesworth is a Good Samaritan.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Because they're nice. They're good people. Passionate. Oh, he's a politician. He was quick to address the issue of children and their education, noticeably children living in squalor.
That's right.
Yes.
Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone else?
Ooh. Who would have the worker be? Maybe not Farquhar. Not Betty. Oh my gosh, I heard something. It's my freaking cat. I think her name is Courtsmith. I believe I know the painting that belongs to Mademoiselle Courtsmith. I think Joanne of Arc. Alright, well, fine. I don't think it's, the B.
So, have you any thought?
Yeah. What about, I think the B is actually Warbeck. Because she seems to be hard at work. Okay, well,
So, have you any thought?
let me go re-look around. See, like, I can't look at... Can I go upstairs? Did I even try that? Actually, maybe the underdog might be Warbeck. Also, I can't look at any other painting. I just circled around everything. Alright, let me see. Warbeck is the busy bee, I bet. I just said Warbeck's the Joan of Arc? Yeah. Because she,
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Because she is the underdog. She finds herself up against the male-dominated board of trustees, but she appears well-suited for her position.
That's right! Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone else?
Who is the busy bee? Who's like... I need to get back to my work. Maybe Christensen? Christensen? The worker bee? Yeah, who would be the busy bee then?
So, have you any thought?
Mountjoy? I don't see Mountjoy being it. Mountjoy's probably that painting right there. Farquhar? I don't... Busy. She does talk about, like, her paper. She does, like she did literally just took a photo of her paper. Yeah, there we go.
Why am I?
Why might? I will tell you why might, because... Oh, she was an orphan. She's a reporter. Because she was invited to the gala. Okay, I'll tell you why. It's because she was an orphan. Okay, I'm glad that wasn't it, because that would make no sense. Wait a minute, do I just not have the actual answer? Yeah. What? So it's her because she's just Florence Farquhar. Okay. Alright, whatever. I don't have it. Yeah, I need to return later. Bye. Can I speak with her? Okay. Oh, there is this painting to look at. Narcissus. Clearly the subject has an unreasonably high sense of their own self-importance. I think I know someone like that. Miss Yellow over here. I think it's either Miss Yellow or Christensen, because they were talking about how he dressed too highly. What's her name? Courtsmith? I think her name is Courtsmith. Yeah. You are Narcissus. Okay, you're not that, so it has to be Christensen.
So, have you any thoughts on my...
It is... Yep. Cool.
Why might they be like this?
Why? Because married, he's vain.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone else?
No. No one else. Oh, I can interact with this.
Oh.
Mechanical model of our solar system, with the planets all revolving around the sun at the center. It looks like I can access more paintings in the northwest corner of the room, left of the staircase, if I'm not mistaken. Why did I have to stare at this to be told that? Okay. Alright, and I don't think there's any more paintings in here. So he said left of the staircase. Oh, where did he go? He left! 2 more paintings to look at. Judgment Day.
Huh.
A rather Old Testament depiction of the Day of Judgment. Okay. And then... Wild horse being restrained by a British soldier.
It is a great pleasure to see you again, mademoiselle.
Hey, that's what we need to
I've
talk
been
to.
looking forward to us bumping into one another. Thank you again for your help.
You're welcome.
I must admit, I feel almost tormented that I was not able to uncover the identity of the thief.
All that matters is that it was found. If you'll excuse me, I really should get on. This article isn't going to write itself.
Yep, there it is.
I moan, but it's my love. My obsession, you could say.
How dare you!
The background just changed. What just happened?
That might be something you say where you're from, but not here. Not to me.
What a waste of champagne.
Oh!
I thought this was supposed to be a civilized event.
What just happened? I was just playing my
You are right,
painting game.
mademoiselle. I hope you did not spill any champagne on your gown.
Don't worry about me. It's only that wretched man that has got some cleaning up to do.
His suit and his mouth, by the sounds of it.
What did he say?
Do not allow this to ruin your day.
Yeah, don't. What you should do, honestly, is take out this little section of your dress because it actually looks so stupid.
I have no intention of allowing such a thing. In fact, we have business to discuss.
We?
It would be good to at least schedule a time that suits us both.
Schedule.
Monsieur Christiansen and Madame Hélène have returned.
You are to be the focus of Mademoiselle Farquhar's article.
Miss Court Smythe here is the next big name, and she has been kind enough to offer me an exclusive interview.
Madame Hélène has left via the exit, but Monsieur Christiansen has not gone with her.
Oh.
Do not allow me to interrupt your work.
How am I being observant of people behind
You've had
me?
more than enough time, detective. So, how did you get on?
If one is to discover the truth, one must proceed using the correct methods and cannot be rushed.
Yeah. Oh, I thought his... whatever this is matched the kimono back there.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I got some. Bishop Mountjoy is definitely Judgment Day. I mean, that's like the most obvious of obvious one. Oh, I have all the ones. Alright, Judgment Day. Yeah, Judgment Day. If you...
Why might they be like this particular...
I wonder. I truly wonder. Maybe because he's a bishop? He judges.
That's right! Although I shouldn't be surprised.
You really shouldn't.
Anyone else?
Okay, well, I have all the paintings, so I might as well... I know definitely Farquhar is the worker bee, because she is working currently on her beautiful article.
Why might they...
Yeah, why might? It's because she is hard worker.
That's right! Anyone else?
Shoot. Okay, so we're still doing Betty Allen. Courtsmith. Alright, Courtsmith. What is she? Oh! I didn't think that the solar system thing was gonna be it. Alright, Good Samaritan, done. Joanne, done. Yeah. Worker bee, done. Judgment Day, done. Narcissist, done. A wild horse. Mechanical Ori. Restrained by a British soldier. Maybe the wild horse is for the wife? And this is her? Because she's like, wants to be the center of attention?
Why might they be like...
Yeah, because she wants to be the sun. She wants to be the center of attention.
That's right! Anyone else?
And yes, Miss Betty Allen is definitely... She does not look like that. Looks like a wild... She is a wild horse.
What?
Why, you say? It's because Dun plays down her personality for British society.
That's right! Although I shouldn't be surprised.
He did it.
That's everyone. Well done. I should have known it'd be no challenge for you.
No challenge.
I have faced many a more demanding challenge, but few quite so enjoyable.
Hi, is he okay? I think something's wrong with him.
What's happening? Mr. Green, don't die!
I think he's having a heart attack.
Sorry. I don't know, it looked weird.
He seems stable. Now's the time to get him to the infirmary.
None of you are doctors. How did you make a man having a heart attack stable?
Oh, there's no need for that. I'm feeling much better already.
You had a heart attack.
Wouldn't it be best to telephone for a real doctor?
Monsieur Demir was a field medic. What more of a professional is required?
Oh, that's
a field medic? Really?
A field medic that has seen people in a lot worse states, who didn't have the luxury of a proper hospital.
Dang.
Oh, I didn't mean to offend. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay, Mr. Green. You were just having a heart attack, that's all.
If I am being carted off, the unveiling must go on. I will not have this silly old man ruining the gala for everyone.
You drive a hard bargain, Monsieur Aylesworth.
I'd just like to say a few words.
I'm sure you would.
What? Why?
Thank you all for coming. Here at the Royal Edward Gallery, we are proud to present such wonderful works by some truly fantastic artists. And with much negotiation and pleading, we have been able to secure a most fabulous and individual piece. Standing here with you, unveiling today's centerpiece, the Penitent Magdalene, really is a special moment for both this museum and me personally.
It's gonna be gone. This is so classic.
Without further ado,
open up and it's...
Oh my.
Am I missing something here?
Yeah, the painting, probably.
Things just got interesting.
it was... It should be.
Is this some kind of joke? Evelyn, what's going on here? Oh, trust you to have no idea. You've really done it this time, girl.
She's done nothing. It's not her fault.
By the grace of God, it's somebody's fault.
I am quite sure Mademoiselle Warbeck is as surprised as us all. S'il vous plaît, everyone. Remain where you are. Please do not touch a thing.
Okay, you're not a sidekick. Get out of here.
Monsieur Hastings, you saw me lock the door to the restoration room, oui?
Of course, I was by your side. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble for this.
You are not responsible for the painting's disappearance.
But who is?
Oh my gosh, this is so classic.
Do not allow any of the guests to leave the main hall.
And what are you going to do?
I'm going to solve the case!
What is required? One's job.
Chapter 2. Wait, stop. Wait, stop. Alright, cool. We're leaving it there. I think that was a really cool first chapter. I love getting into it. The only thing I just don't freaking like is like whenever I walk around using my mouse, it like rubber bands back to the center, but that's fine. This is going to be really fun to play. I already have people I don't like. But I'm really excited to play. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the very first prologue and chapter of our Hercule Poirot game. And if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!